What is up everyone, it's CMG here, and Blizzard have finally released all of the details for Overwatch 2 Season 7 Rise of Darkness update that will of course be starting on October the 10th. Now, probably the most standout feature of this season is that there will indeed be a new PvE game mode called Trials of Sanctuary. Now, as I said previously, this will more than likely be a co-op mode that you can play alongside friends where you power up your abilities and beat certain bosses. And of course, the skins that you see within this PvE mode, you'll be able to buy them in the shop. Other features for this season includes tons of hellish new legendary skins, ones for Reinhardt, Pharah, Moira, and Wrecking Ball. And of course the new mythic skin, Mythic Hanzo, which will include a specific Dragon Strike ultimate aesthetic exclusive to the skin. There are also reworks for Sombra and Roadhog that are coming, as well as other bits and pieces that have been spoken about already on the channel, including the new control map, Samoa. The Halloween Terror PvE modes, including Junkenstein's Revenge and Wrath of the Bride, will also be making a return to game mode rotation, and of course, there are all the Battle Pass content that will be obtainable should you buy the Battle Pass. But of course, what is a Season Battle Pass review without a roadmap to explain all of this? Well, here you go. The entire Rise of Darkness Season 7 roadmap. Now, right off the bat, I can already sense that this isn't exactly the most meaty roadmap that I've seen compared to others in the past, so I feel my job in making this video might somewhat be easy. So I guess we can start from the very left-hand corner with the Sombra and Roadhog reworks. Now, it does state that Roadhog's big changes will be coming later in the season. However, Sombra's rework has already been showcased and documented and will most probably be beginning Season 7. Now, as you can see on the graphic right here, there is a firm description on Sombra's changes, including a whole new ability known as Virus. Now, at first glance, without knowing too much about how Sombra works, because I hardly play her myself, I would say her kit is pretty much the same, bar a few changes. Now, her EMP ultimate now allows her to deal a little damage. Now, according to the description, the damage dealt is to all nearby enemies that are equal to a percentage of their current health. So, not too much health, but enough to render them helpless, and could be a powerful ultimate to enable quicker cleanup, providing that you have good communication with teammates when you plan to use said ultimate. Now then, the new ability, Virus. Infect enemies with a projectile that deals damage over time. Virus damages hacked enemies at a faster rate. Now, I feel this is basically a bleed kind of effect, much like how Junker Queen uses the axe to hit you and trigger the bleed. This is more like a projectile that you throw to inflict that kind of damage. So, let's say if you're taking on a Roadhog or something like that, you throw the virus at him. Now, while the virus is in effect, his damage is being reduced all the time while the virus is in effect. Now, you can just do damage. Basically, this could literally turn Sombra into some kind of anti-tank, much like Reaper, because you can now do more damage to tanks. So, yeah, this is going to make Sombra more annoying, and this really triggers me because I hate Sombra more than any other character in the game. So, yeah, to give her an extra ability that's going to do more damage is going to be quite annoying. But, yeah. So, I mean, I guess Sombra kind of needed a bit of a refresh, I guess. The same can be said with Roadhog. Roadhog's problem is that he doesn't really have very much defensive capabilities. He can only heal and do damage, and that's about it. You can also argue that maybe Roadhog can be transferred to the DPS category, but because of the fact he's so huge, this is the reason why he's more of a tank than a DPS. But yeah, I guess we'll have to find out what Roadhog can do, because we haven't got any kind of documentation on him yet. As I said, he's going to be coming a lot later in the season, so we'll have to see what he can do. So let's move on to the other bits and pieces. Let's talk about this new mythic skin, Mythic Hanzo. This is really nice, actually. I think this has an extremely good design. It's more like an ancient Japanese kind of dragony kind of skin, where Hanzo's got like some kind of demon face, and he has like some greyish hair, and he's got different colours as well. So this is what basically the mythic skin is all about. Obviously his voice has changed. The ultimate ability the Dragon Strike is going to be a little bit different how that functions compared to the other skins in the game. So in terms of the colors, he's got a blue version, he has a red version, I believe, and he also has a stone silvery kind of version that you'll be able to, you know, toggle on and off if you feel like you want to change it up. And obviously the demon face will be quite different compared to the one that's being shown right now. Yeah, so I guess Genji and Hanzo both have mythic skins now, both the Shimada brothers now. So this really looks amazing. It does. I wouldn't say it's the best mythic skin per se that I've seen, but it does rank maybe in the middle of the pack, I would say. Not the best, not the worst, but it's probably somewhere in the middle of all of the mythic skins that have been presented to us so far. So yeah, I think this Hanzo skin is really, really good actually. The new co-op game mode, Trials of Sanctuary. Power up your abilities and defeat hellish bosses. Now, as you can see in the graphic here, you've got a new legendary skin for Wrecking Ball that hasn't been seen. We've also got the Lilith Moira skin that's already been shown off prior to the previous teaser. And on the right-hand side there, you've also got the Butcher Roadhog skin. Now, that skin's been in the game for a long time. That was in the game, I believe, for either Anniversary or when the Blizzard World map was first introduced back in 2018. It's been in a game for quite some time. So I reckon that could end up being like a free skin that you can get if you complete challenges or something. That's probably what's going to happen with that skin. As opposed to the other skins that are being shown here, the Moira skin will probably be in the Battle Pass, and I would say the Wrecking Ball skin will probably be in the shop. So that's probably what's going to happen. The Trials of Sanctuary PvE game mode will be basically a selling point to some of these skins that you can go ahead and either get the Battle Pass for or just purchase them in the shop. So yeah, I think that's what's going to happen with some of those skins. Now, the new control map, Samoa, we've already talked about it in previous videos, but this looks like an extremely good map. There's a lot of Samoa representation in the game now, courtesy of this map. The aesthetic is very, very nice. The beach scenery is very, very pleasing on the eye. And yeah, it's going to be a nice little map to play on when Season 7 comes out. Obviously, unfortunately, it's a control map and I don't like them, but, you know, 1 or 2 games on the map wouldn't hurt, I guess, just to try it out. And then probably I'll end up avoiding it because I don't like control maps in general. But other than that, I think this map looks very, very nice. You've got this some kind of Samoan beach. Then you've got this like city kind of area. And then you've got like a massive sort of lava pit kind of laboratory kind of hybrid. So it looks like a really nice, interesting map. You've got different kinds of things going on there. So I'm looking forward to playing on that map, at least for the first 2 or 3 times. So yeah, good map. Now, of course, we wouldn't talk about Rise of Darkness being a massive Halloween-based event without talking about the previous events that have happened. So Halloween Terror is obviously coming back because, you know, Halloween coming up. We've got the Junkenstein's Revenge game mode, and of course the Wrath of the Bride game mode that started Overwatch 2 in the first place, making a return, so that's going to be fun to do. And then finally we have the Battle Pass content. So as you can see, we already know that the Mythic Hanzo is going to be part of this Battle Pass, but there's also some really nice skins that's being shown off here. So you got a skin for Lucio, you have a skin for, I think that's Widowmaker, and there's a skin for Ilari as well. One of my absolute favorite skins is Soldier 76 with his It skin. I think this looks absolutely incredible. I think this is a fantastic skin for those of you that are a big fan of the actual movie franchise It. Now, I'm not a horror fan, but that's not going to stop me from liking the complexity and the horror that the skin provides. It looks a very, very good looking skin in my opinion. And if I do buy the Battle Pass, I will make sure that this is definitely obtainable. This either will probably be a Battle Pass skin or it'll probably be something that you can buy in the shop. So there you go, that is all of what Season 7 Rise of Darkness is going to be providing for the next couple of weeks for Overwatch 2. Let me know what you think about all of this content in the comment section down below. What are you most looking forward to? Do you like the Sombra reworks? Do you like the Trials of Sanctuary co-op game mode? Do you like the new Mythic Hanzo skin? Are you looking forward to playing the new control map Samoa? Or are you one of those people that are looking forward to playing all of the Halloween co-op game modes? I'm sure as hell going to be looking forward to playing the Wrath of the Bride again, because I don't think I played that much of it previously, so it's always nice to go back and play more of that game mode. It'll be quite fun to do that. So yeah, thank you very much for watching the video, guys. If you like this idea for content and you want to see more in the future, go ahead and click on the subscribe button, send a comment, like the video, and then turn on your notifications. It really does help me out a great deal. You can also check me out on all of my other social medias, my Twitter account, my Discord, and of course my TikTok. Let's not forget as well my Instagram and my Threads. Thank you for watching the video, guys. Have a great day, have a great life, be nice to your fellow gamers, because we are all human beings. I've been CMG as always, and until the next video, I shall see you later. Peace.